ليكن يومك للشعب ودادا ليكن حبك للأرض مداد.
We have so many graduates outside there who are not even employable. Not because they don't have the certificates. They may even have the skills, but something is lacking. That thing that is lacking is the attitude. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. The title of our talk today is a verse of the Quran. Inna khayra man ista'jarta al-qawiyyul amin. The best man for the job is the man that has the strength and is trustworthy. Today, hiring rights may be a challenge to businessmen because to get a worker that will make sure that you achieve your goal is very key to the success of that your business. And in the Quran, there is nothing that Allah has not even talked about. So we can learn from the Quran. Today, we have so many graduates outside there who are not even employable. Not because they don't have the certificates. They may even have the skills, but something is lacking. That thing that is lacking is the attitude. Because the certificate, the knowledge is very good. But if the knowledge is not backed with the right attitude, even if you get the job, to sustain the job will be a great problem for you. If the knowledge alone is enough, Iblis, Shaitan Lanatullah alayhi, will not be perished because he was very knowledgeable. Qarun Lanatullah alayhi, he also boasted of his knowledge when they were advising him that you need to put on the best attitude. The way you deal with people, the way you conduct yourself should be very good if you want to succeed. He said, Innama utitu ala ilmin indi. I've been given all this because of that, my knowledge, my strategy, my this, my that. But that is not the main thing we are talking about. We are talking about the best attitude. And interestingly, coincidentally, if you want to attach number to A, B, C, and you now look at some things, you now put that number at par with it, you say that knowledge will give you only 96%. So it's not 100. Hard work will give you 98%. Even the religion, as important as it is, will not give you 100, it will give you 90%. But when you look at attitude, it will give you 100%. What do I mean by attitude? It's ability to influence with your knowledge and your character others so that you live peacefully with them. You will be able to conduct yourself in a way that will portray you as a perfect human being, as a perfect Muslim that you're supposed to be. And when you look at the Quran, Allah did not describe the Prophet with salat. Salat is very key, with zakat. But he said, وَإِنَّكَ لَعَلَى خُلُقٍ عَظِيمٍ. In fact, you have the best of conduct. Your attitude is the best that must be emulated by others. Let us learn from the story of Musa alayhi when he ran out of Egypt because he made the mistake of killing somebody. He wanted to kill him, then he fled. He was fleeing to where he didn't know. He didn't know anybody, he didn't even know, he had no destination. So on his way to Madian, he was heading towards Madian, then he encountered an episode. And that episode was the story, the two daughters of Sayyidina Shu'aib. They brought the cattle of their father for water. But they just stayed one side, whilst able-bodied men were struggling, watering their animals. So when Musa saw them, he approached them and said, Ma khatbukuma, what's wrong with two of you that you are not watering your own cattle? قال تعالى نسقي حتى يصدر الرعاء وأبونا شيخ كبير. We cannot struggle with men. We cannot enter the stream until they finish. And our father is supposed to be the only man in the house, very, very old. He cannot do this. So you see that the first good manner Musa exhibited was that he was always ready to help, even though they didn't invite him. So if you want to have good attitude, you cannot just fold your hand and say, it doesn't matter. I'm not concerned. You need to step in to assist others. Fasaka Allahumma. Then Musa helped them to water their cattle ثُمَّ تَوَلَّى إِلَى الظِّلِّ. Then he returned to his own shade. He was not doing it to take undue advantage. Today, if you want to help somebody, are you doing it for Allah's sake? Is it not because you have a reason why you are doing it? Many people do embark on philanthropic activities, not because they want to help their fellow human beings, but because they are nursing a political ambition in the future. So when I come out, they will ask me, what have I done for your people? Then I will say, I've done this. It shouldn't be like that. Musa did it for Allah's sake. Number two is that he showed the strength for that job. He could do it. Himself alone, he carried a very big stone that was blocking water. And it was easier for them to water their cattle easily. So at a point, these ladies, they returned back home faster than they used to. The father was wondering, what happened today? You didn't come late today. Then they said, yes, we met a young man who came to our rescue. He removed the stone alone and were able to water our cattle. Then the father said, where is that man? They said, he left him there. So okay, he now sent one of them to go and bring Musa. So she went there. Tamshi al-astihya. She was walking with shyness, young lady. So when she got there, she said, Inna abi yad'uka liyajziyaka ajra ma saqaita lana. My father is inviting you to reward you for what you have done for us. She didn't say more than that. So they moved. Musa followed them. As they were going, Musa didn't know road. This lady knew the road. She's supposed to be moving in the front. But Musa noticed that no, it would be convenient for her to be going in the front while a man is coming behind her, a young lady. Then Musa suggested, you stay at the back. I will be good in the front. If I miss the road, you just throw a stone to the right way, then I will know where to go. You can see show of chastity and modesty. So when they got home, and Musa narrated the story to the old man. This is what happened. I made the mistake. They wanted to kill me, so I ran. Then the young lady said, my father, ista'ajiru, hire this man. Inna khayra man ista'ajarta al-qawiyyu al-amin. The best man for this job is somebody who has the capacity to do it and is also trustworthy. How did she arrive at that? She arrived at that because Musa has shown that yes, he has the capacity, the knowledge required, the might to do the job. And that is what the HR people will look for. Does he have the knowledge, the capacity for the job? Then the second thing is Al-Amin. He's also trustworthy. He didn't take undue advantage. He would have done that when they were coming, okay, start toasting the lady, oh, how are you? Can we be friends? He didn't do that. Today, many people outside there, they have the capacity, they have the knowledge, but they do not have the character. By the time you entrust them with the little things, they will embezzle their own money and they will cause a lot of harm. In fact, they can even wreck the business. So ask yourself, do you have these two skills? So because of these two skills that Musa had, then he was employed. He was given the condition, okay. The father said, okay, I will make sure I give you one of these my daughters in marriage. But the condition is you are going to serve me for 8 years. But if you decide to make it 10 years, fine. But that will be from you. I will not bother you with that. They reached an agreement, and Musa said, well, whichever one I choose, Fala Udwan Alayhi. I will see what I can do, but whatever I choose, maybe 8 or 10 years, I believe you will not be annoyed with me. At the end of the 8 years or 10 years, Quran did not tell whether he spent 8 or 10 years, then he was able to gain a wife. He gained the family, and he was able to get the job, and that is the reward for excellence. We need to ask ourselves, why are we in this state we have? We are there because there are too many people who are not trustworthy outside there. And by the time somebody who has excess money and he wants to set up a business, by the time he looks at, oh, whom do I employ? He just keep his money. So try to build that culture of good attitude. And that means you must be trustworthy, that you must be of good character, so that you can be the best man for the job. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
بالبذل ساد قدر ما كان من منزل ولكن نحن لولاك لما شئنا اتحاد